so decided to focus on privacy issues and spent a year developing the Not So Private Parts, which is what I call my blog. And became kind of within a year, I had chosen a niche that no one else was focused on. A lot of people were writing about privacy issues, but there was no person who just said, like, privacy is going to be the one thing I write about. I'm going to make it my own. I kind of just want to help people know what's happening so that they can make informed decisions. It was funny, when I first started on this beat, the things I would talk to privacy specialists about or security specialists about, they would be like, oh yeah, this thing happens in the industry and it's no big deal. Just like the way that cookies operate on your computer and the way that they're dropping things on your computer that reveal who you are, and like the ads. When you get an email from a company, when you open it, they know you opened it. If you click on anything, they know you clicked on it. If you forward it on, they know you forwarded on. And there are ways, like if you click on an ad on a site that's been targeted at a specific group, and then you go to the website and you enter your email address, they now can like link your identity to the category of person they were advertising to, and so now they like start building their file around you. So that kind of stuff. In the industry, everyone was like, oh yeah, everyone knows that that happens. Like that's just common knowledge. And I'm like, well, I didn't know that was happening. And so part of it is just kind of catching people up to what's been going on in the industry for really like 10 to 15 to 20 years, just exposing that and making sure that people realize it's happening. I think for the first time, people are thinking about privacy a lot because they're on Facebook every day and they're really experiencing in real time how this information can spread out of their control, how it'll be used against them. I did this post on Forbes, and it's 10 incredibly simple things you can do to protect your privacy. So how many of you have passcodes on your phones? Clearing the cookies on your computer? When's the last time, have people recently cleared their cookies or their search history? Just kind of doing that regularly means that you're not broadcasting a bunch of information about yourself when you're traveling to websites. Do you guys stay signed into Facebook and Gmail and Twitter all the time on your computers? Most people. It's really convenient to do it. But it then means that they can track you all around the web, everything you're doing, because they have like Facebook buttons on every website and Gmail buttons on every website. So they start collecting a lot of information about you. Do you guys pay attention to your Facebook privacy settings? What information is accessible to friends of friends? The average person who makes content on Facebook available to friends of friends is broadcasting it to like over 100,000 people. Oh, when you go to the store and ask for like your email address and your phone number and your zip code, you don't have to provide that information, and once you do, it basically like gives them a lot more information about you. So it's up to you. Maybe you want them to have that information because maybe it'll entitle you to some great deals, but if you care about your privacy, you might not. Any website you visit can pick up on your IP address. There are tools out there for masking your IP address so people can't tell what you're doing. Anyways, there are a lot of like different little things. I'm not sure if I'm leaving anything big off of that list, but just really, really simple things that don't take much time that actually give you a lot more privacy. And I think a lot of people just aren't thinking about them, possibly because they don't know what's revealed about them by not taking those precautions. On the other side, I think there are a lot of benefits to having information out there about yourself. I find more and more, so I've had employers tell me that if somebody has no social media presence, like no Facebook account, no LinkedIn account, no Twitter page, they see that as suspicious. Like you're expected to have some kind of digital footprint. So making sure that you do have a presence and that you kind of control your reputation so that you are in charge of what's at the top of your Google search for your name, as opposed to like someone else who writes about you or somebody who don't like, somebody who doesn't like you who writes about you and tries to bash you, which happens a lot. There's a lot of reputation bashing that happens, and they can, if you don't have anything there, then what they write about you could end up at the top of the page.